Welcome to this session on physical and chemical changes. Today, we'll explore how matter transforms, sometimes just in appearance and other times into something entirely new. Let's dive in. Changes in matter refer to transformations that can happen when a substance is modified. These changes can be physical or chemical, and they may occur in solids, liquids, or gases, triggered by temperature, pressure, or chemical reactions. Let's begin with physical changes. These involve altering the physical properties like shape, size, or state without changing the chemical makeup of the substance. It's still the same substance, just in a different form. A key feature of physical change is that no new substance is formed. The change might look dramatic, but chemically nothing new has been created. A common physical change is the change of state, such as ice melting into water or water evaporating into steam, caused by temperature or pressure variations. Other physical changes involve changes in appearance, like cutting, bending, or crushing. The substance looks different, but its composition remains the same. Examples include melting ice, boiling water, or denting a can. These actions alter form or state, but the material remains unchanged chemically. Now let's look at chemical changes. These involve actual changes in the chemical composition. The original substance transforms into one or more new substances, often irreversibly. In a chemical change, new substances are formed through breaking and forming of chemical bonds. These are not reversible by simple physical means. Once a chemical change occurs, such as cooking or rustling, the original substance cannot be restored easily. It's a permanent transformation. Chemical changes often come with noticeable signs like a change in color, odor, taste, or the production of gas or a solid precipitate. Examples include baking a cake, digesting food, or rusting of iron. In each case, the original material undergoes a chemical transformation. Let's explore chemical changes in more detail. We'll learn how to identify them and what signs to look for during a reaction. Here's a quick activity. Think of a chemical reaction you observe daily. Can you name one clear sign that tells you a chemical reaction has occurred? Some common indicators of chemical change include production of gas, formation of a solid or precipitate, change in color, and change in temperature. Let's explore each one. First, gas production. This is a clear sign of a chemical change. For example, mixing baking soda with vinegar produces carbon dioxide bubbles. Next, solid production or precipitate formation. This happens when a new solid forms out of a liquid solution, like iron oxide forming on a rusting object. Then we have color change. A chemical change has likely occurred if you see a substance change color during a reaction, like potassium permanganate changing when mixing with oxalic acid. Another sign is temperature change. If you feel heat release or absorbed during a reaction, it's a chemical change. Burning wood, for example, gives off noticeable heat. Let's test your understanding now. Which chemical change indicator fits each of these? Chalk reacting to vinegar, tooth decay, magnesium, ribbon reacting with acid, or digestion of food. Think about it. Some chemical reactions also involve energy changes. Let's start with exothermic reactions. These are chemical reactions that release energy, often as heat or light. A good example is burning wood. Then we have endothermic reactions. These absorb energy from the surroundings. Photosynthesis is a great example when energy from sunlight is used to create food in plants. Let's compare a few more examples. Burning a candle, rusting of iron, and acid reacting with water are exothermic reactions. Melting ice, evaporating water, and cooking an egg are endothermic reactions. Take a moment now to list at least 3 examples of exothermic and endothermic reactions from your daily life. To wrap up, let's take a closer look around us. Make a list of 5 situations where you think a chemical change is happening. For each one, try to identify the specific indicator. Was there a gas produced, a solid formed, a color change, or maybe a temperature shift. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this session and learned something new, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.